You know, it's only one time you had Asians went through something. That was like when the World War II went on, and they took a lot of Japanese Americans and put them in things that was similar to concentration camps because they didn't trust them. They thought they was going to turn against America. But other than that, what did the Asians ever went through in America? Tell me. There was not a lot of them in here to go through that stuff, and most of them was living in the North. So come on. Stop trying to well, the Asian people, you know, they doing well. Come on, man. Come on. And you're not even being fair at the top of that because you ain't talking about all Asians. Because there's Asians in South and Southeast Asia who's doing really bad. And a lot of them are dark skinned. So what I tell you? So you trying to lump all Asians together. You try to dump all Asians together and say, yo, African Americans are not good because look at what all the Asians are doing. Which is not, some Asians that you talk about is not representing all of Asia. So you're a sucker, Bill O'Reilly. You're a sucker, Sean Hannity. You just don't like the fact that we bring up about justice and inequality when it comes to cops and when it comes to racism, when it comes to discrimination. You don't want to hear it. Because you don't want to believe that your Irish ancestors, that's why I said, Bill, right? Your Irish ancestors actually was able to make it here because of the skin color. I don't want to hear about Ireland. I don't want to hear about that shit. I don't want to hear it. That's over there in Europe. We talking about America. When you talk about Europe, we ain't talking about what the British did to the Irish and Europe. We talking about what happened here. All right. So I don't want to hear it. You was able to go past, and you and your immigrant relatives was able to go past because of your skin color, Bill O'Reilly. That's why you was able to get that loan for that house in Levittown on Long Island, right? And since Bill O'Reilly, you think you're so smart and you think that Irish people was just hard working, what happened to So then that's the case. Then Muhammad Ali should be thrown in there too. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, even though his great grandfather was Irish, guess what? He was still being discriminated in Louisville, Kentucky. What about and speaking of that, what about Rosa McCarty? What about McClellan? What about Rosie McClellan? Oh, AKA Rosa Parks. She got Irish blood too. What happened? Oh, I forgot she had to sit back in the bus. You know the difference between you, Will O'Reilly, and those two people I just talked about? Is that even though y'all all got Irish blood in y'all, the two of them are black and you're white. That's why you was able to get past. Because the Africanness, the blackness, stopped them in their tracks from getting the freedoms they want. That's why Muhammad Ali was going to the Olympics and was able to win the Olympics and then come back and couldn't even sit in a restaurant because he's black. So please don't tell me about we just worked harder. Yeah, you just work harder. So therefore you should throw Muhammad Ali in there too because his grandfather was O'Grady. Oh, I forgot. You don't see him as one of your own. Oh yeah, because he got black blood in him mostly. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, Will O'Reilly. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. That's all I gotta say about that.
And the continuation of the Ash Hawkins and Mr. Brett show keeps going. Any last thoughts, Mr. Brett? I know you went on, but you know what? Let me put my last thoughts. We as a human race, it's a lot of us that's devolving, and there's some of us that's evolving. But it seems like the majority of our race, human race, not black, not white, human race, are devolving. And it's like I'm just gonna like go on a limb. It's like about 10% of us that's evolving, And it needs to stop. It really needs to stop, because if this keeps going on, and I agree with Stephen Hawkins, he said 200 years from now, the human race will be extinct. And I agree with him.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. We devolved the first time. I tell you when we really just devolved. Back about 145,000 years ago, when a group of people decided to branch off from another group of people. That's when it started. I'm sorry to say that you listen what I just said. I said it started when 145,000 years ago, when the first group of people who we know as Homo sapiens in Africa decided to branch off from another group of Homo sapiens. That's when we started devolving. Because you know what happened after that? When those two groups separate from each other and isolate themselves from each other, they started coming up with their own values, their own culture, their own language. And then once that group one of those groups branched off to two groups, and then one of those groups out of there branched off to the other groups, and it kept going down the line. And this is why 145,000 years later, you have groups of people hating each other. Due to skin color, due to the cultural differences, due to tribalism and all that. Because 150,000 years ago, or between 150,000 years ago and 70,000 years ago, a group of Homo sapiens decided to branch off from the group that was together at one time, to start their own thing, to do their own thing. That's when we started devolving. That's when the hate started. Sorry to say, I'm keeping it real. If we'd have stayed together as one group back 50,000 years ago, we wouldn't have this damn problem right now with hatred. We won't have this problem because we all will look at each other as equals. We all will look at each other as one. But the minute some of us decided to branch off from other people in that group, that's when this problem started. So we have none but blame by ourselves as a species. That's what I gotta say about that. We're gonna get into some more music, and then we out. Like two more songs and we done. Real Vision Radio. .com.
Stack up DJs, mixing it up.
It's funny, man, I think it's funny how quick everything changed once a nigga gets money. Oh, big money, I get big money. I don't care about the rest, 'cause they ain't getting shit from me, no. Is it hard? Is it drugs? Is it shoes? Is it shoes? Tell me what they want. Tell me what they want. Is it hard? Is it drugs? Is it shoes? Is it shoes? Tell me what they want. Tell me what they want.
It's funny how things change, 'cause I'm getting mine. Man, I can go way back and remember the time when my own people thought that my life was done. Now that I'm getting paper, I'm treated like God's son. It's funny how all around me things have changed, and all that negative energy has been rearranged to a positive thing, because I'm getting cash. Now all my enemies wanna be my friend real fast. Getting paper only shows me who's not real, but being who I am, they gonna know the deal. 'Cause I don't play, I just get rid of them real quick. 'Cause I don't like people trying to act very slick. What I get is mine, 'cause I work very hard to get this paper. Got no time for retards who wanna eat off me, nigga. Get your own. Man, I'm Killer K, I'm not a kid, I'm fucking grown.
It's funny, man, I think it's funny how quick everything changed once a nigga gets money. Oh, big money, I get big money. I don't care about the rest, 'cause they ain't getting shit from me, no. Is it hard? Is it drugs? Is it shoes? Is it shoes? Tell me what they want. Tell me what they want. Is it hard? Is it drugs? Is it shoes? Is it shoes? Tell me what they want. Tell me what they want.
How
how things change when you become a success. You have to walk around with a bulletproof vest, cause you'll become a target to get robbed, and that's real. And some of your family members will plot to try and steal everything that you work for to get ahead, which give me no choice but to leave them left for dead. Cause I'll be damned about a lot that happened to me. I work hard for mine, success is all I see. So I'm aware that I got to keep my eyes open, cause if I sleep then I will wind up broken, spiritually and mentally, cause of people who fake. That's why I'm very cautious of every move I take. No room for mistakes when it's about that cash. The streets is ready to light me up, turn me to ash. Just to take what I work very hard for, but I will never stop, just keep getting more.
I don't want to give a shit, never did shit for me, nah. I don't care about the rest, cause they ain't getting shit from me, nah. I don't want to give a shit, never did shit for me, nah. I don't care about the rest, cause they ain't getting shit from me, nah. It's funny, man, I think it's funny how quick everything changed once a nigga gets money, big money, I get big money, I don't care about the rest, cause they ain't getting shit from me, nah. Tell me what they want, tell me what they want. Tell me what they want.
In the mix with Stone Cold DJ. Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
Jump on the track like pogo, camouflage on the logo, oh no. Roll slow, so throw niggas so. We have a moto, banging in your photo. Demons, devils, darkness, AKs and 9. We green leaf, check with Mr. High. Shit, blood, spaghetti, no surprise. Ride, head on the ride, bitch niggas I despise. I see 7 signs, speak to the weak, we got no time. For the lames with no crime. Outfight a nigga outright, outshine with no light. These niggas half fight, better get it right, we get it in. I mean we in this bitch to win till the fucking end. I'm quick to print the pen, let it go back to spin. Chop, tap, tap, bring it back again. Gotta pack it in, ain't no slack, gotta have it. Bitch, we going in. You don't grind, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't eat. You don't grind like me. You don't grind, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't eat. You don't grind like me. Whole club looking hostile. Throwing bows with some motherfucking monsters. On one nigga rolling when we march up. All black like the motherfucking mobsters. Can't ride. All black like the motherfucking mobsters. Can't ride. All black like the motherfucking mobsters. On one nigga rolling when we march up. All black like the motherfucking mobsters. Hit the gas like warp speed. Making papers we so clean. Know we got what these hoes need. Cheap leap to my eyes bleed. Lime green, loud drunk. Got some over my car go. Got clouds when over that car though. Leaning or sipping that bar slow. Getting out, I'm popping my collar. Got a little bread, get plenty of head. Say she won't swallow. Got a lot of bottles, you should take a seat. Keep a couple bad bitches on my fucking hill. 10 toes down, ride blowing in the wheel. Up late, like working night shit. We got the game sold. Fuck with lame hoes just to get your brains blow. Ice water, veins cold. All black, funeral service. Got verses to put niggas in hearses. Hot boys got niggas looking nervous. Got the spot turned up when they heard this. Whole club looking hostile. Throwing bows with some motherfucking monsters. On one nigga rolling when we march up. All black like the motherfucking monsters. Can't ride. All black like the motherfucking monsters. Can't ride. All black like the motherfucking monsters. On one nigga rolling when we march up. All black like the motherfucking monsters.
RealVisionRadio.com. RealVisionRadio.com. We're about to be out. We're about to be out. This is Mr. Bread. Ash Hawkins is right here. You even got Bon Jiggy in the house, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing his thing. You know, but we definitely out. I hope you took in what we talked about, and think about it. Marinate on it.
Yes. Marinate on it. Excuse me. I'm just Excusing myself. But marinate on it and